there's this video, I don't know if you got a link to it, but someone made a video of like top 5 or top 10 reactors, and I watched it. I was like, what the fuck is this? What do you mean?
I think I got like most emotional or something, and you got most love, was it? Or
I really don't know, but I'm just like, what is this? Mate, I never. Oh fuck! I think I even commented on it too. Hi there, Shay here.
And Dan? Just gonna tell me we're gonna do that. Start again. Okay, so welcome to the Shay and Dan channel, and today we're going to be talking about top 10, maybe 15. We'll just see how it goes.
Could be a lot more.
It could be a lot more of the realities of being a YouTube reactor. One of the most common ways we get requests is via the comment section on YouTube, which is the most obvious way.
Yes.
And people think it's always a good idea to spam not just the same video, but the same comment across multiple videos. But on our accounts, we see every comment in chronological order, so it doesn't really matter how often you leave it. I'll usually try and delete as many of those as I can, leave just one.
And often at times, if you spam, can actually have the opposite effect. I'm less likely to react because you're pissing me off with your spam. I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to react to your video. I'm just gonna purposely ignore you. In fact, I'm gonna block you right now. Like, that's just how I am. And there's something even worse about that. Someone, oh God, I can't believe this happened. Someone sent me a request, right? And they said, hey, what's his name? Hey, Ovella.
Oh, I had the same one.
And I'm like,
fuck off.
What?
No.
If you get out of here. Fuck off.
If you get our names wrong after we introduce ourselves, after our graphics come up, and you're even on our channel, no. That gets ignored as well.
I couldn't believe that. I'm like, are you serious?
The one thing that probably is one of my biggest bugbears. This is actually not a kind of a list of what it's like being a YouTuber. It's more of a rant of how not to request a video. But one of the things that really annoys me as well is when people leave reaction requests on videos that are entirely unrelated to reaction videos. The vlogs, for example.
Update videos.
Community tabs, yeah. Even down to like personal private messages through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. The biggest crime that you could possibly commit to us is when you're having just a general happy discussion, you know, privately with somebody on Facebook. They're considered as friends, and you have chats about all kinds of things, and then out of nowhere, boom, there goes the request, and you're like, mate, you've just tarnished everything now.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I can no longer speak to you ever again.
It's not that I don't really appreciate all the requests we do, but there's a time and a place, and especially when we're here in the Philippines, when we're on holiday and doing as much as we can of the things that you will see in the vlogs, we don't have time to be doing reaction videos. It's the last thing that we want to do.
Literally the last thing on our minds is a reaction video.
Getting comments about places to visit, tips and advice in the Philippines, once we've come back home, is not useful to us at all. We've updated our social medias. YouTube's a little exception because that's more video related, but Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, we always update with like where we're doing, what we're up to. And if you don't follow us on those, then you're really behind and left in the dark. So of course, when you've got a huge following on YouTube but not so much of a following on the other platforms, a lot of you won't even know that we're already here, even though we are updating on our community posts, we're updating on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I still get surprised when people are still shocked that we've not only been to the Philippines but already come home. They say things like, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you check my stuff then?
That's funny because...
I didn't mean to rant.
No, you need to rant. I noticed that Ate Rachel, shout out to Rachel Ashley, she posted a vlog with me recently, and I read the comment section and someone said, hey, I miss Shay, I hope he's been okay. I'm like, you just gotta follow my social media and you'll see I'm doing bloody well, very well for myself. Like, it really doesn't take that much effort. You just, you know, just check us out. Like, if you really care, if you really want to follow us, just, you know, follow Facebook or Instagram. Just choose any other platform. Yeah. And you'll be able to find us.
It's the easiest thing in the world. Yeah. And if you don't have Instagram, Facebook or Twitter, how are you even on YouTube?
Yeah, make one. Just make one.
Yeah, it's really easy. They're free. They take 5 minutes to set up, not to blow our own trumpet, but I think we're worth following at the moment.
I think so too.
I think it will create more excitement for the vlogs because you'll be able to see what's to come. That's the other thing as well that annoys me. People who do follow us on those platforms and see what we've done, that's amazing, but then they say things like, so when's the vlog coming out? Is it going to come out tomorrow? I'm like, I need to edit this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't edit anything until I get home, so it's going to take me at least till the end of February before the first vlog touches down.
Like
when this video goes out, I have no idea.
Like for me, I can understand my audience because I've been taking quite a long time, but you know, sometimes this is going to take a little while because life, you know, we still have a life.
Yeah.
Jobs.
I work full time.
That's what I mean. We're basically the same as everyone else, except we got to do all of this here, on top of that. Basically, just patience. Patience is golden.
The list of requests. We only have a limited time in which we can do reaction videos. Not so much like maybe, you know, 1 day a week or 2 days a week, whatever the days of the week it is. There's only certain hours of the day, and we can't physically get through any reaction, like all reaction videos. We can never get through them all. We have so many every single day to get through. And obviously that list just keeps building and building and building, and something that might have been really important at one point could be way down the list and completely forgotten about it by the time we actually get around to reacting to it. And so we have to try and prioritize.
I think something that ties into that is that because we are known to do reactions, people compare our lack of reaction uploads to those who constantly upload reactions, but people seem to forget that they are doing all this traveling in Philippines vlogs, so obviously they have more time to do that, whereas we don't have as much time to do that. Therefore, we're not going to be able to post as frequently because we're doing all this other amazing shit. I think like people forget that.
I think people just assume we sit at home all day and just do nothing. But my schedule, just so you guys know, is full-time job, 9 till 5:30, Monday to Friday. So my reactions are going to be left to the weekend because the evening comes and I'm just knackered. I want to spend time with my wife. I'm in the gym 3 times a week on the evenings anyway. So that really lives my Saturdays and my Sundays. So I'm happy to commit one of those days a week to doing reactions, despite rather just sit at home and enjoy the weekend. But lately, the last few months, I've been building a YouTube studio, which I'm hoping to do all my reactions in, my future reactions and my future vlogs. Obviously that takes time to do, it's taken a bit longer than expected, so I'm trying to focus on getting all that done so that it's already finished and prepped for doing the future videos. So that's why there's been no reactions for me for quite some time, because it's my full-time job, my evenings in the gym with my wife just to kind of chill out, otherwise I would never see her, and building my studio. So that's kind of my week gone.
And keep in mind, this is not our job.
No.
People forget that. They think that this is our job.
Yeah, you guys must think that we earn
this is not
loads of money as well from YouTube.
This
It really isn't.
Job. I would love for this to be my job.
Yeah, same.
Hopefully one day, but right now, no. When it's nowhere near being a full-time job. This is a hobby.
It barely even pays any bills at all, to be honest. I think a lot of the problem is with reaction videos, a lot of the videos we put out there get demonetized by the original copyright holder. So
it's getting a lot worse.
It is getting worse. About half of my videos at least are demonetized. Even some of the more successful videos that people, you know, the Dimash videos, loads of views.
My channel was recently demonetized. Like
the entire channel.
The entire channel for like a good 2 months, almost 2 months. So I was making nothing off of it. So that pretty much explains it in a nutshell.
It's hard out there for us guys. It's hard. It's hard to make a living, and even like people who probably have like over 200, 300,000 subscribers may have the same sort of issues, because it's a huge leap in terms of figures, but it's not a great deal in earnings.
Unless they have a Patreon account.
Patreon is
they're milking
life.
you for this.
Yeah, I do have a Patreon account in fairness, but there's not much on it at all.
But for reaction, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know who uses Patreon, to be honest.
I know there are people out there who use Patreon to show full reaction videos, whereas the YouTube channel would focus more on almost teasers of those videos. So it's like, here's a teaser, hook you in, go to my Patreon, pay some $1, see the full video. I think that's wrong.
I think it's wrong if it's a short video. It's really not taking that much time to do. But I know there's other reactors out there that do it for like full TV shows and movies, where I feel like You know what? Yeah, I feel like you should get paid for that because that's quite a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
TV shows like hour long.
Yeah, and just even uploading and processing it, yeah, that takes quite a while. And obviously they can't post it to YouTube anyway, so it's a good workaround, you know, having Patreon there. But for just, you know, normal videos like we do,
the shorter ones.
yeah. But hey, if you're bringing in this, then you know, it's whatever.
More fool us for not trying it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Negative comments. They're always good fun. They come through now and again, and while I appreciate that if you don't like something, then that's fine. I don't expect everyone to like what we do. But there's no need to bitch about it. No need to tell us that you don't like us. Fine. At least if you're going to be negative about something that we do, just be a bit more constructive and say like why it doesn't work and maybe try and improve. Don't just tell us that we're shit and we should fuck off the face of the planet. No. That earns a block for you, mate.
It's funny because I used to have this dedicated hater. And I've actually noticed that they haven't been around for a while, so they must have given up.
Maybe. I had heard that.
I used to shit on them quite frequently just for shits and giggles. To the point where they actually started commenting on my comments on other videos. On artists that they actually despise. So they actually go to those videos to hate on the artist and also to look for my comments so they can try and get my attention.
Some people just do not have a life.
No, they don't.